Hey, I'm back, y'all. I'm in the room by myself, and this is actually kind of crazy, but for those who don't know me, I told y'all consistency was going to be different. For the people who saw me in my bedroom, I'm in here now. Welcome back. Welcome to Planet Morgan, y'all. It's me, Morgan, of Planet Morgan podcast. That's the whole... Yeah, so I'm getting into it today. As you know, in the trailer that I posted not too long ago, I was saying how I'm ready to start my series, my In My 20s series, which I ain't gonna lie. It took me a minute to figure out what I was actually gonna talk about today. I didn't know because, well, actually, the thing that I figured out is what I'm gonna be talking about today. The thing about trying to figure something out or like figure what you're gonna do with your life or just in general, taking the time to take a personal inventory, I guess. You find the good stuff, but you also have to address like the bad qualities that you have. And I ain't gonna lie, that's a tough pill to swallow. And I swallowed it, and I'm here today. It's not funny no more. So I'm just gonna get into it. So yeah, wait a second. If you don't know where you are, welcome to Planet Morgan Podcast. Get in them pajamas, cut the lights off, get your snacks, just vibe. Like, it's chill. Anyway, I had to do an identity check because I realized that I don't really know myself as well as I thought I did. And that's the title of today's episode. In my 20s, ... P.S. I don't know myself because I didn't. I don't know myself or I just didn't want to address the bad qualities that I do have. Because, I mean, I'm not going to lie. No one's perfect. Like, everyone has bad qualities. They just don't want to. We just don't want to admit it. Why would you want to admit the bad parts of yourself? I don't even like addressing it because I get in my head. It's easy to get in your head. But the people who saw me in my bedroom know that I keep a computer. I keep notes. The memory's not too good, so just bear with me, y'all. Like I said, I had to give myself a personal inventory. I had to put my pride to the side, and I came to the conclusion, yeah, I don't fully know myself, and I lack focus. I lack discipline, and I'm trying to understand, like, the true definition of hard work, I guess. Oh, God. Which, as a college student and, like, doing this, that's ironic because, like, I work. Like, I put in work. I mean, I go to work. I have a job. Like, but that's not truly what I mean. So, you know the cliche saying where it's, like, your mom's like, life ain't fair. Or, like, it's only funny because I swear my mama say it in that exact tone. She'd be like, life ain't fair. Like, that'd be her response. And I'd just be like, bro, like, I don't be needing to hear that right now, and I'm in a I'm in a tough spot right now, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear life ain't fair, but it's true. Life is not fair, and nothing comes easy. Which we finna get into it. Problems and discomfort and change and basically all the bad stuff. You can't beat it. Like, it's inevitable. Like, stuff is just bound to happen. It's just a part of life, and I think that's the part that I just wasn't admitting because. For the fact of the matter is, my problems are actually so tiny. Like, they're so small. I treat my issues like tragedies. Like, every time something bad happens or just anything, it's like, dang, like, this is the end of the world. My life's going to end here now. Like, that's crazy. Mind you, this morning was a bad morning. Y'all, I sat in lip gloss. Like, in my full outfit that I was going to come here in today, like, I sat in lip gloss. It was pink lip gloss. And I'm like, bro, like, this ain't for me. Like, podcasting is not for me. I can't do this. Like, I'm not doing this no more. I quit. But, like, all I had to do was change my pants. So that's what I mean. Like, literally, I treat my small issues like tragedies. And the gag is, I think we have, well, at least me. That's the thing about this show. I don't think I'm here to give advice. I'm literally ripping pages out of my own journal that I've probably written, like, taking notes myself. And I'm just explaining it. That's what this is. We are literally in my 20s, y'all. I'm 21, like, I'm just here. So, yeah, I overreacted to everything. I have a tendency to do that, and I realized that about myself. So, like I said, it wasn't easy to admit because, like, I'm pretty sure if something bad happens, it's like in anyone else's life, like, it's gonna hurt. Like, it's gonna be a punch to the gut. Like, that's what it feel like. So it's just like, dang, am I overreacting? But I was. And it's like, how you deal with that? How you bounce back? The truth is, life is not heavy. I think what it was, in my trailer, I said I hate stress. Stress is my top op in 2026. I'm not the biggest fan of stress. It's just, like, who wants to be stressed out all the time? And so that's where my head was at as I was planning this episode and taking the notes. I was basing it all around, like, what is stress to me and what does it look like? And that's how I came up with all these bullet points. But as I said at the beginning of this episode, I noticed all the things that were bad about myself instead of, like, how is stress antagonizing my life? And I should never been looking at it like that. So it messed my whole, like, process up. And that's where the learning comes in, because I was actively learning, like, no, this is reality. I do lack discipline. I do lack focus. And the fact of the matter is, all the stress and stuff that I have is self-induced. Like, I make it worse for myself. Like, I just make life harder for myself. And I ain't trying to live like that in 2026, because who wants to be their own enemy, bro? I don't. Not anymore. That's what this series is about, y'all. I'm trying to be a new person. I'm trying to grow, be a better person every day. Or just at least 1% better than I was yesterday. It shouldn't be that hard. But I literally, like, with school, because I'm pretty sure college students are, like, tapped in. I think when it comes to school, because I'm not going to lie, this is, like, straight honesty. This is not written down. This is straight honesty. Wait, everything that's written down is honesty, y'all. Like, I'm not capping to y'all, but with school, my freshman year of college, I had a completely different major. It was pre-vet, and now my major, as of right now, is mass comm, concentration in journalism. And I was like, everyone's gonna judge me because, I was focused on everyone else's opinion, and it was literally causing me to spiral and, like, no, I have to pick up, like, a minor and then do all of this and do all of that and, like, just overwork myself. The fact of the matter is, I was enjoying where I was at. That's what I mean when like, is that a good example of me inducing stress on myself? Because nobody gave up. Nobody cared. Like, literally, and I'm not saying that to be a bad thing. Nobody was worried about me. This was all in my head. Like, I literally had the power to tear myself down. Like, we're strong. Like, we're literally, if you really think about it, we superheroes on the slick. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what you mean? I have the power to make my own, like, my day bad. That's, like, insane. But you also have the power to make it, like, hella good. So, like, I don't know. Superpowers. Let me know something. But regardless of the fact, we back in the script now, y'all. So, like I said, discomfort, all that change, all that is normal. And, like, my reaction to all this self-inflicted stress it was just how I was reacting to normal situations. And I think I kind of got the hang of that now, because all I have to do is change my perspective and how I look at these situations. And I think that is what's making my life a hell of a lot better. I hope all of that makes sense. People of Planet Morgan who've been here for a minute, y'all know that I lose track of thought and I be rambling and I be yapping. But that's, like, the joy in it, bro. The whole time, like, my perception is my reality. And if I'm sitting over here stressing, like, 24/7, thinking that my life is going to crumble, fall, and, like, I'm going to end up with no knees in, like, 20 years, that is one of my biggest fears, bro. I want to keep my knees. I want to keep my elbows. Like, I know that doesn't have anything to do with anything, but, like, I'm just glad I said that, just in case y'all were wondering. I want to keep my knees forever. Yeah, if I'm over here stressing, like, all the time, thinking that my life is going to, like, just plummet based off one situation, then it's a strong possibility that it just might. And, like, I don't want to think about how bad my life can get, because that's literally the process of making it bad. Like, I'm actively making it bad by thinking bad all the time. I just cooked. That was flow state. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember what I just said, but I kind of ate. But like, I'm being serious though. Like, I don't want to be in the process of watching my life plummet by thinking it's plummeting all the time. What's so bad in just thinking, like, dang, what if it works? Or, dang, like, I'm gonna do good today. Like, just hyping yourself up low key. Like, I want a cheerleader. And I mean, like, I ain't depending on nobody else to be my cheerleader. I do have a good support, like, team, system, friends, family, all that. But back to the superhero, back to the superpower, I can also become my biggest enemy. And I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that for myself. And I feel like if anybody else is watching, I don't want you to be that for yourself either. Then I asked myself the question, how do I deal with this? As I was planning this episode out, how do you deal with the fact that you do think like this? I don't know if this is anxiety, like, It's not. I had to train myself to not think the worst all the time. And that is where my lack of discipline was. That's where my lack of focus was, because I was making a choice. When you make a choice, that's the discipline. I didn't have the strength. I didn't have the obedience to stay focused on the positive, or just stay focused on all the aspects of like just the good stuff, like the good side of life. I lacked gratitude, number one. I hadn't been grateful for all the stuff that I've been blessed with in my life, because I have so much, and the problems that I think are like just going to rock my world, shake my world, like you know what I'm getting at? Like blow up my world, like in a bad way. It's actually somebody else's blessing, bruh. Like I trip so much, but I never realized how good I have it. I grew up in a 2-parent household. My parents are still married. Like I have siblings, I have friends, I have family. Even though I don't have my own car, I still get to drive a car. I still get to everywhere I need to go. I'm never late for work. Man, I have a nice face. I have nice hair too. Like, I'm not being funny, but like seriously, like even the days when I'm tripping because I ran out of a lip gloss, so I can't find a sock or something. Like I really, as simple as it is, I stress over that bad, and I have like a tendency to do that and think that my whole day will be ruined based off of these little things, and that's lack of discipline, lack of focus. I don't focus good enough, lack of gratitude. I'm not grateful and focused on the wrong things. Like I'm putting my focus in the wrong places, which is literally actively making my life plummet. I'm watching it crumble by fearing that my life is going to crumble. I can't live that way anymore. Not in 2026, y'all. Or at least just not while I'm 21. I don't know what 22 is going to look like. I've only been 21 for a month, and I still don't know what that looks like. It's just been like a very big question mark to me. Like everything is just like wow, because you know, when I was 20, I think my parents still were viewing me as like a kid, but my dad called me an adult like 3 days ago, and I looked at this dude like, what? Like what are you on? What are you getting at? Like I don't I'm still your kid, don't forget that. And relax. But it low key, life did speed up a little bit. I feel like as the good increases, the bad is also going to increase. You can't beat it. Like, I feel like positive adult qualities are going to come. But, like, with that, the negative is also going to come. Like, I don't think there's no way around it. It's just about how you react to it, like how you respond to all of this happening. And that's where I was messing up at. And, yeah, I think my life, it's going pretty smooth now that I'm, like, I haven't mastered this skill. Like I said, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I have not mastered it. It's still like a test. I feel like I get tested every freaking day. Ever since I turned 21, it feel like, life was kicking me. It was kicking me. It was punching me, dogging me out, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. But now, I low-key think the person who was kicking me, like life, he put like Timbs on or combat boots or something and boxing gloves or like brass knuckles. And he just still dogging me out, but I'm like ducking and dodging type when I'm like, you get what I'm saying? I think people gonna get what I'm saying. Anyway, I will talk about what I noticed in like my self-sabotage patterns. I had a tendency to literally blow my life up. Also, where my lack of discipline comes from, because this isn't just like everyday life. It actually goes deeper. Everything always goes deeper. And I realized that, like I said earlier, I treated like normal inconveniences like tragedy. So I thought the world was going to end every single time something simple happened. Like I really need to stop overreacting to everything that happens. It's bad. I'm getting better. But I wanted to take shortcuts. And I think I wanted shortcuts. I wanted the easy way out of things. And I wanted to the saying get rich quick schemes and stuff like that. Well, I don't want to get rich quick. That's not what I'm getting at. But I mean, on that same type of timing with just school, the show, life, just going to work. It's literally just one. And I think I am a part of the reason why older generations, and I'm not speaking for all older generations, so don't feel any type of way. What's above Gen Z or above? I think X or Y or element of P. I don't know. All the older generations that are above us, I think as I'm speaking for me, as far as them having valid or just so many what's the word I'm looking for? Opinions, I guess. Opinions on our generation and how we want everything handed to us. I'm speaking for me, and I ain't gonna lie, there's a little bit of truth in that. You know, I always wanted to deny it because just wanted to be defiant and like disagree with older generations because they don't know everything. Like, y'all don't know everything about how we are as a generation, as a collective. But as far as that one thing, they ate that little one thing. Like, speaking for me, I'm speaking for me. I think they cooked. And what I mean by that is because at least I wanted, past tense, because I'm trying to be better, to get out of things faster, to get out of things quicker, not putting in the hard work. And that's where my third bullet point comes in after lack of discipline, is trying to gain an understanding of what hard work really is. And I know I rambled on about that earlier, but like now I'm really about to get into it. Like I said, I hate stress, and stress makes me uncomfortable. A lot of things actually make me uncomfortable, but I'm trying to normalize it. I'm trying to get used to it. I think the fact like studying, like for school studying, sitting there reading a book or just using a pencil, I don't know how. I mean, I did, and like kudos to me, but maybe it's because there's actually no one telling us what to do. I know I just went in like a circle, but I'm about to explain. I think in high school, like, I'll just go back to senior year because, like, I'm old, y'all. Like, I'm 21. I've been out of high school for, like, almost 3 years now. So, yeah, it'll be 3 years in May. Oh, my God. Regardless, in high school senior year, they were telling me, like, oh, like, you have to do this. Like, you have to study. You have to read. You have to do this assignment in order for you to graduate. And I think, and, you know, they held my hand a little bit. It was, like, safe. It was safe. It didn't feel uncomfortable because I knew there was probably going to be a teacher there telling me, like, Morgan, you have to do this in order to graduate. Like, sit down, do this. In college, that just doesn't happen. You won't get that. Quite actually, I beg and plead for time to speak with an advisor or just a professor and get them to, like, extend an assignment. And I don't do that often, so I'll applaud myself because I've been killing the past few semesters, so like it's good. Like, I think as far as where I'm going with this, I think I'm doing pretty good at it. So, but I still wanted to touch base with it. Like I said, in college, it's quite harder. No one's holding your hand anymore. It's uncomfortable. So I just avoid it at all costs. I have bad avoidant tendencies. I don't like I said, I just don't like doing stuff that makes me uncomfortable. Who wants stuff that makes them uncomfortable? I just wanted to skip over that and get to the end, the finish line, the pretty safe side. Like, you get what I'm saying? High school, safe. College, yeah. Like, it's like, how can I explain this? Well, no, I think I explained it pretty well. But college is like, it's uncomfortable. Like, and not uncomfortable in a sense where, like, I actually get weirded out or something. I mean uncomfortable where I'm put in a new environment and I'm trying to navigate, like, on my own. This is the first time where I've gotten thrown out in the world, and, like, I literally have to act on my own survival skills. So, like, it's different because I'm now literally thinking alone. Like, I'm thinking like an adult. And nothing's wrong with that. It's just new. And new can be weird, new can be scary, new can be uncomfortable. And I'm trying to adjust to the fact that new can be weird, new can be scary, and new can be uncomfortable because I don't like being uncomfortable. I cannot stress that enough. But with hard work, I feel like that's just one thing that made me uncomfortable that I'm trying to get out of, because a lot of the things that I'm trying to accomplish in 2026 require the work to be put in. So, like, even if sitting in front of a computer all day makes my head literally want to pop off of my neck, I think I still have to do it. I have to put up with it because I can't just jump to the finish line. You get what I'm saying? I think all of that led up, and I think I summed it up pretty well. Like, I hope I did. I be making sense to me. Like, I make sense in my head. I don't know if I be making sense, like, to y'all, but I understood everything I said. So hopefully somebody did. But it's just like, yeah, sometimes I want convenience over character because it's just easier that way. It's easier for things to be convenient. It's safer. But, like, at the same time, back to me mocking my mother, life ain't fair. Nothing comes nothing comes easy. I think that's just something I'm going to have to get over if I want everything that I want to accomplish. I can't just skip to the safe side. And also, I saw a TikTok which validated everything I said. Validated. That did not sound right in my head, but I think I used it and pronounced it right. But if I didn't, I'll just change it to confirmed. Confirmed everything I said about me wanting convenience over character, because it said the cross that Jesus was nailed to was uncomfortable. Well, so why should I be comfortable when I'm trying to work? Was that not flow state? Did y'all not get that? Did y'all not understand that? Like, bruh, I was just like, okay, so everything that I'm trying to learn, everything that I type down in my notes, because I literally, when I learn something or I have a question about something, I type it in my notes for the most part, and I revisit it. And then if I like it, it may like slip into this podcast, or I'm just trying to apply it to my everyday life. I also journal, literally take the time to write stuff down at nighttime. So it's just like, you know what I mean? I'm actively learning, and I see the benefits. I see the effects. I see just how I'm doing. Like, I see, I'm trying to document my growth because I'm in my 20s. And this is also documentation of my 20s. I have an example of everything that I just said today. Everything that I basically said, where I think where lack of focus, lack of discipline, lack of gratitude ties into this example. I mentioned earlier how I have no car. I had a car. I ended up losing it. It's been probably like 10 months now, almost a year. And I genuinely, oh my gosh, sometimes that has the power to take over me. So I thought, like, just that thought consumes me. It consumes me, the fact that I have no car. And it's not that it's just the fact that I just can't get up and go. Like, I have to, it's always I hope I use this word correctly, stipulations. If I didn't, condemn me in the freaking comments, tell me Morgan, you dumb. Girl, it's not the word. But I'll just use problems, that's a simpler word. Just so many issues or just things that come with me being able to get up and go. And oh my gosh, that being 21, you want your freedom. I want my freedom. I want to be able to just get up and go. I was choosing irritation. I was irritated. I stayed frustrated at the fact that I couldn't just get up and go. That's probably still something I'm trying to work through. But yeah, the fact of the matter was, the car wasn't the problem. The problem wasn't the car. It was my response. It was how I reacted. I chose to put my focus, the bullet point, I chose to put my focus on the fact that I didn't have a car. And it's missing out on the fact that I could be using a car. Or I could just be blessed because I could still get around. It just wasn't how I wanted to get around. That's the problem. They gave us too many wants in this world. And now because I want everything and I want everything to be just exactly the way I want it, I end up getting mad at myself. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm really not. But that's just the way it is. That's life. Life ain't fair. That's what they say. Who said that? I don't know. But I realized that all that anger and frustration, I wasn't looking for a solution in any of that. And that's where the lack of focus really does come in, because this entire time I was angry. I was angry at my parents. I was angry at myself. I was angry at the world. This wasn't no game. It wasn't a game. I was just mad. I was mad all the time off the thought that I just didn't have a car. But that was a choice. I was choosing that. And instead of being strategic about trying to work to see if I could just get myself a car, I was just mad. Now look at me. Still carless, y'all. I'm still carless because I chose to be angry about it. And I wasn't putting my focus in the right spot. I was putting it on all of my anger, letting my anger take over me. And that's crazy. Emotions are very powerful. So I feel like it's best that we gain control over them. Because if not, I think they could take over the world low key. That superpower shit I was telling y'all about. I'm telling y'all, we are superheroes in the flesh. We have powers. I keep using the word power because we have the power to make life as beautiful as it can be. Because life is what you make it. We also have the power to make it suck. And I don't want to make my life suck. So I'm trying to make it cupcakes and rainbows, not Gotham City. Make sense? So I'm learning how to reaction versus response. They're two different things. I'm also learning that growth requires pressure, and pressure can be uncomfortable. It can be alarming. It can be new. It can be scary, especially if you've never experienced any kind of change before, or you're just not used to change. You're not used to change. You're just used to everything going exactly how it is, like lukewarm, like monotone, just the same thing. And I have these big dreams for myself. Like, I see so much in my future, and it's like, how am I ever gonna accomplish that if I get stuck? If I get stuck behind fear, if I get stuck behind doubt, if I get stuck behind stress, if I get stuck behind stuff that I won't change. And I'm not saying anything about the stuff that you just can't change, because I'm learning how to react versus respond. And I'm also learning that growth requires pressure, and pressure can be uncomfortable. It can be alarming. It can be new. It can be stressful. It could just be. And I realized that I have so many big dreams, like, for myself, and I don't think I'll ever get there or accomplish any of that being stuck, because I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be stuck behind. I don't want to be my own enemy, because how can I do these things if I don't adjust to change? Like, things have to change. You just can't beat it. And I need to focus on my problems with the stuff that I like. I mean, put my focus on things that I can change and that I can fix and that I can mold and that I can grow, and like things like I just have the ability to make stuff better. So I'm just trying to not make life hard on myself, because I'm already 21. I don't know much about life. Like, 22 is a whole different ballgame. I don't know how they live. So I'm just trying to navigate being 21 to the best of my ability, because there's no rule book on being 21. And also the false notion that I have to be a millionaire by 21, I'm kicking that out the window too. I'm actually so very tired of putting a false pressure on myself, because now I can't decipher between the real pressure and what really matters, besides this self-induced stress and pressure that actually is a figment of my imagination. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it don't matter. And I blame social media, but that's another in my 20s episode coming soon, so it's good. But to wrap up, I think process builds character. So I would like to enjoy the time, the process, because that's what I'm in right now. Like, I can achieve my dreams. I'm just in the process, and I need to stop trying to skip over this whole thing, this whole process, because it is a process. And I am finally understanding what it means to put in hard work. So I applaud myself. Cue the claps. I don't know. I'll put some claps up. Cue the claps, bro. But I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm liking the fact that I don't know everything. I'm liking the fact that I finally have some fire under my butt, bro. Under my feet, under my butt. Where do they put the fire? I don't know, but it's there, and it's building me. It's molding me in who I want to become as far as a grown woman. Like, oh, that sounds so grown woman, because I'm 21. Like, I'm an adult now. Like, that just sounds so good. But I'm choosing discipline. I'm choosing focus. I'm choosing gratitude. I'm choosing growth, because with myself, like I said, I'm never going to tell anyone else what to do. This is literally just me speaking for myself, being in my 20s, and that's what the series is about. I'm just talking about how I'm doing in my 20s, just like a life update. You're reading my journal, bro, except you're watching it and I'm talking. But regardless, I've already noticed my patterns about myself and how I can get when I don't choose all of those things, when I don't choose growth, when I don't choose discipline, focus, hard work, when I don't choose all those things. I see how it can get, and I don't like that for me. So I have the power to change it. So why not throw all those things out the window, the stuff that was keeping me stuck, and move forward and enjoy the process? Because, I mean, that's all we can do, bruh. That's all I can do. I ran myself in the mud trying to go faster. And it's just like, why? Slow down. Like, you don't know everything. There's still so much to learn. I have so much to learn. So just learn and enjoy the learn. I'm trying to learn and enjoy the learning process without making it seem like I know everything or trying to finish the race before nothing. I'm not on anyone's clock but my own. So it's just like, be calm, Morgan. You feel me? Like, you get what I'm saying? Anyway, I think that's all I have for y'all today. This was good. Nice chat, y'all. And yeah, Planet Morgan is in orbit. I'll be back soon. Everybody stay cool, man. Planet Working is out.